Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can grow out your eyebrows and also how to clean them up and conceal them so that they look a little less crazy when you're out in public. We've all been there, you know, you overpluck your eyebrows and now you have to go through this long, annoying process of growing them out. So pretty much I did that, and now I've been growing out my eyebrows since around Thanksgiving time. And all I've been doing is plucking them as little as possible and also applying my Jamaican black castor oil every single night. I highly recommend you guys do this step because Jamaican black castor oil is rich in omega-9 fatty acids, and that helps moisturize the roots and the scalps of your hair to prevent dry hair and promote healthy hair growth. And the faster you grow them out, the less time you'll spend looking crazy. So to begin this transformation, the first thing we want to do is clean up our eyebrows a little bit so it makes it a lot easier to fill them in and basically make them more manageable. I'm going to be using my Maybelline SuperStay Better Skin Concealer in the shade Light 20, and I'm just going to be applying that all underneath my eyebrow. Now, the reason why we are applying our concealer first is because it's pretty much going to act as a guide as to how we clean up and shape our eyebrows. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. flat eyeliner brush and I'm going to, as carefully and as precisely as possible, blend out my concealer, because this is pretty much going to determine the end result of our eyebrows. And to ensure that my eyebrows are starting out at the same level and one is not higher than the other, I'm going to draw a straight line connecting the two eyebrows, because this is just going to show that they're starting off evenly. Now, to further blend out the concealer we just placed, I'm going to take my Real Techniques Expert Concealer Brush and I'm just going to blend out all the edges. Now I'm going to take my NYX Eyebrow Gel in the shade Black and I'm going to start filling in my eyebrows with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Angle Brush. I don't exactly know which number brush this is, I just know it's from them. And this product is very pigmented, so you only need the slightest amount to do this. So I'm going to take very little product and begin doing some hair-like strokes on my eyebrows and filling them in the way that I want them to look at the end, if that makes any sense. This is pretty much going to guide us on where we're not going to pluck any hairs from. And it's okay if I actually recommend doing this, but it's okay if you make the outside edges a little bit more dark and harsh, so you definitely know not to go there when you're plucking or shaving your eyebrows. And now our eyebrows are finally ready to be plucked and cleaned up. So I'm going to be taking these tweezers, which I have no idea where they're from or what their name is, but you can use anything that's always worked for you. And I'm going to start by plucking any hairs that we concealed in the beginning. So any hairs that fall into that concealer line is what hairs we'll be plucking. Next step, which I only recommend if you really need it, is to trim any hairs that are just a little too long and a little too crazy. If you don't really have to trim your hairs, then don't do it. Only use these scissors if you really have to, because if you go crazy with the scissors, you're going to end up having bald spots and you're just going to mess up all this hard work that you've just done. Once you've plucked all the unnecessary hairs underneath your eyebrow, you want to go back in with your eyebrow product, whatever you're using, and fill them in. Continue filling them in to how you want them to look. And now you see they're looking a little bit more shapely and a little bit more poppin'. So we're going to take this eyebrow razor and we're going to begin by shaving any unnecessary hair. So anything on top of your eyebrows pretty much, and also between. So you want to very carefully take your time, because girl, I cannot tell you how many times I've shaved off my eyebrows. And you want to remove any unnecessary and unwanted hair on top and also in between your eyebrows. And if you're feeling a little bit more expert, you can also remove any of these soft little hairs that are underneath your eyebrows. But again, be very careful. Now that we've removed all that unnecessary and excess eyebrow hair, it's time to fill these bad boys in for real now. And we're going to go back in and reapply the concealer the same exact way we did in the beginning of the video. And this is just going to make our eyebrows look nice and sharp and polished. Again, I'm going to be going in with some more of my eyebrow product, and I'm just going to be adding it to any of the sparse areas that may have been rubbed off during our cleanup process. And don't forget to hit your eyebrows with that spoolie to help blend out any harsh lines that may be sitting in your eyebrows. You want them to look as soft and natural as possible. Now to clean up the top of your eyebrows, I recommend using a concealer or foundation that matches your actual skin tone. I'm going to take my Estee Lauder foundation, double wear foundation in the shade Tawny. I'm just going to use my same concealer brush and, sharpen and polish up the top of it so it looks nice and clean. I really don't recommend using the same lighter concealer as you did on the bottom because it's going to give you a weird white outline of your eyebrows, and we want this to look natural. To finish off with the eyebrows, I'm going to use my NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel, and I'm just going to apply it to my eyebrows to help hold all these hairs in place. And it'll also help you check any wild hairs that are sticking out, so you can use this to shape them and put them back in line. Last but not least, I'll be taking my Maybelline SuperStay Better Skin Transforming Powder in the shade 10 Porcelain. And I'm going to be applying that to any of the concealer that we applied around the eyebrows. This is just going to help lock in that concealer and help our eyebrows last all day. And that's it, y'all. We're all done. That's how they look before, and look at how they look now. Wow, girls, super poppin'. I really can't even believe I was walking around like that. But I hope this video really helped you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please, of course, leave them in the section down below. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and now hopefully you've learned how to finesse your eyebrows after shaving them off. Bye, guys. Till next time. Mwah.